When you get to Gari, you are stepping into a different world. It is stunning. Pristine beaches, amazing rainforests, and we're going to check all of those out over the coming 3 days. We've just checked in at the mainland checkpoint where we've dropped the car off, and then we've jumped on the ferry for about a 45-minute journey across to the western side of Fraser Island, and we are staying at the Kingfisher Bay Resort. We've got 3 nights here. Alfie and Franklin have joined us as well to check out all the kids' activities. Let's go and have some fun on Gari.
You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on.
Excited to get started, we dropped our bags and immediately set off to get our bearings, exploring resorts facilities and soaking in the tropical atmosphere.
Watching me come undone, no more games.
Of course, it didn't take long before we found ourselves cooling off with a fun afternoon in the resort pool. The perfect way to ease into island life.
Cheers, darling.
It's been a
Go, Alfie. Hey, Franklin. Have you spotted Alfie?
Yeah.
He's hanging out with the chicks in the spa. Have you seen him? He's the only one.
feeling's over.
How was the chicks in the spa, Alfie?
Kind of annoying.
Kind of annoying, really.
They kept shouting.
Really? Did you shut anyone up?
No.
Off my mind. Really tried to try.
As the sun dipped lower, we enjoyed a lovely dinner at Sand and Wood, one of the 3 restaurants and 4 bars located within the resort.
Hey, Alfie.
Hey.
Come in here, buddy. How's the first day been? We haven't even been here 24 hours yet. Are we booming or dooming?
Get a pump and let's get booming.
I love it.
Weekend here in this bed.
But the real surprise of the evening? The resort's incredible light and sound show, Illumina. Using the surrounding native environment as an artistic platform, Illumina begins with the Return to Sky show, an extraordinary journey into the heart of Gari, exploring the island's unique landscapes, regeneration and growth. It was absolutely captivating. A magical blend of light, music, and storytelling, set right under the stars. Honestly, just wow. If you're coming to Kingfisher Bay Resort, this is one experience you don't want to miss. Day 2 at Kingfisher Bay Resort kicked off with a visit to the breakfast buffet.
You got a pretty big breakfast for a little boy.
Yep. Might not finish it.
I don't think you will.
After fueling up for the day, we set out to explore even more of the resort's beautiful grounds.
So the Kingfisher Bay Resort was built in 1992 and was the first ecotourism hotel in Australia. And today there's around 150 rooms. I gotta say the whole resort is a little on the tired side, but the facilities, the activities for the kids, the staff have been amazing. It all kind of works, although it does need a bit of an update in parts, but we are having an awesome time.
We took a stroll along the western beachfront, soaking up the island's peaceful vibe, but making sure we were dingo ready.
So you went and had a look at the Discovery Centre, Lolly?
We did, and we read that if there are dingoes around, they literally can run out of the bush from nowhere. So Alfie's got a stick, Franklin's got a stick.
Everyone's got a stick over here as well.
Yeah.
Haven't seen a dingo yet
Be
though.
careful.
Place and see it all a different way. Slow down, your heart's on your sleeve, and nobody can see right.
For lunch, we checked out another one of the resort's dining spots, the Sandbar Bistro, where the boys also discovered the games area and enjoyed a few rounds of air hockey. After a few more hours soaking up the sun, it was time for something special. The boys set off on a 2-hour kids bush tucker talk and taste experience with one of the resort's rangers.
We'll send the boys off on their bush tucker experience.
And stargazer.
Cheers, darling. Great day.
Yeah, great day so far.
We are off to dinner for a special little dinner at where? Huge.
Just a
Asian fusion. I'll look at it.
ultra.
Great food, great company, and the perfect end to another unforgettable day at Kingfisher Bay Resort.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. What do you call that? Franklin? Yeah. There's scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, hash brown, and what is that?
Cookie.
A cookie.
Yeah.
For breakfast. You excited for today?
Kind of like Mackenzie.
So am I. Should be fun, eh?
After a hearty breakfast, we were ready for an epic day ahead. We boarded the air-conditioned comfort of our custom-designed 4-wheel drive coach, ready to explore some of K'gari's most iconic and breathtaking sights.
Right, our first stop is Lake Mackenzie, which is somewhere I haven't been for about 20 years. So I'm excited to be back, and it's a beautiful day as well. So we've got a little bit of a walk, about 150 metres or so down to the lake. Alfie and Franklin are getting their swimming shorts on. No idea what that noise is. Hope it's not dingoes.
Lake Mackenzie is a perched lake, meaning it's fed entirely by rainwater, with no streams or groundwater feeding into it. The pure white silica sand acts like a natural filter, giving the water its incredible clarity and brilliant blue colour. It's considered one of the purest freshwater lakes in the world, and when you see it in person, it's easy to understand why it's one of K'gari's crown jewels.
Are you finding that a bit awkward to carry, Alfie?
Yeah.
No dingoes yet.
Next, we travel deep into the rainforest to Central Station, a place with a rich and surprising history. Originally established as a logging camp in the early 20th century, Central Station was once the heart of K'gari's timber industry. Towering Saturnae trees were prized for their resistance to marine borers and were used in construction across the world, including the rebuilding of the London docks after World War II. Just a short walk from Central Station, we discovered the magical Wangulba Creek. Here, crystal clear waters flow gently over pure white sand, silently weaving through the rainforest floor. It's almost surreal, so still, so pristine, that it feels like time itself slows down as you follow the creek's path through the ancient valley. After soaking in all that natural beauty, it was time to recharge with a delicious lunch at K'gari Beach Resort at Yurong, the perfect pit stop before the next big adventure. energised, we hit the Sand Highway, the world-famous 75-mile beach. Gari is the largest sand island in the world, stretching over 120 kilometres along Queensland's coast. The name Gari means paradise in the language of the Butchulla people, and it's easy to see why. Along the way, Esther and Alfie decided on a spontaneous adventure, a scenic flight over the island. Right there on the beach, the ground crew quickly set up a makeshift landing strip. Moments later, they were airborne. Soaring above Gari's lush rainforests, glittering lakes, and endless beaches. Alfie's verdict?
Amazing!
And from the smile on his face, we knew he meant every word. Back on the ground, we rolled onto one of Gari's most iconic landmarks, the Maheno shipwreck.
The story of the Maheno is quite incredible. It was a ship that was based in Brisbane and was bought by the Japanese. The propellers were taken off it, so it had no propulsion, and it was being towed back to Japan with another vessel as well. And believe it or not, the tow rope broke off here at Fraser Island in a storm and washed it ashore. And it's been here ever since.
And to cap off a spectacular day, we made our way to Eli Creek, the largest freshwater creek on the eastern beach. We grabbed our floaties and gently drifted down the cool, crystal clear waters, letting the soft current carry us through the lush greenery. It was the perfect relaxing finish to an unforgettable day on Gari. Day 3 had it all: adventure, history, breathtaking landscapes, and a pleasant surprise on the way back to the resort. A wild dingo encounter, one of up to 200 that live here on the island.
Wow, what a spectacular day. And I think if you're an overseas tourist, Gari has it all. I mean, you've got the pristine beaches, the rainforests, the freshwater creeks and lakes to swim in. You've got the rugged terrain, all of the wildlife here. It's an amazing place. And if you are coming from overseas and this part of the world, you've got to come to Gari. It's spectacular.
As our final day at Kingfisher Bay drew to a close, we made the most of every last minute, soaking up the sun, swimming by the pool, and simply taking it all in. Kingfisher Bay Resort was the perfect home base for our island adventure. Relaxing, welcoming, and unforgettable.
Fading star.
Well, that's a wrap from the Kingfisher Bay Resort here on Gari. We have had an incredible 3 days here, and the boys have given the entire resort a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to come to the Kingfisher Bay Resort and save, you can sign up for a free subscription with plannin.com. They're a great booking website. They're spelled PLANNIN.com. I'll also leave a link in the description. Thank you so much if you've watched this far. It means a great deal to Esther and I, and we've got some great travel and adventures coming up soon, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to join us on those as well. All right, until the next one, we'll see you soon. Oh, don't forget, one more sunset.
Unmistakable.